So that's my buddy Cris on his new to him Suzuki DR650. He actually picked it up the day before this ride, so this is his first time riding off-road, I believe, since he was a kid. He currently owns a Harley and has had a few other bikes, so he's been riding on the street for, probably since I've known him. Really good guy. So on the way down, right off to the left there in that ditch, I actually crashed the bike. Coming down the hill, I locked up my back wheel and it slid, to the right, to the left, to the right, and then it caught right on the edge, and I kind of high-sided over the tank and into the ditch. Luckily, I was going awfully slow at the time, so I didn't get hurt and didn't hurt anything on the bike other than scuff up the crash bars a little bit. And I guess it's just all part of the ride. And unfortunately, I didn't have the GoPro on. I don't know why, but anyhow. So we're riding in the Nestucca off-road area here in Oregon, a little west of Portland, Oregon. And throughout there's 3 staging areas, all connected by this access road here. And you can see me adjusting the mirror there for my crash. So anyway, there's just a whole bunch of off-road just routes you can take, trails off of this road. So here I'm taking a trail. I've never been this far up the road, so I have no idea where I'm going, but this looked like a fun trail. Although as I went down the trail, I realized, although you can go kind of fast on it, it's actually kind of a boring trail, so I decided to turn around.
I'm going to find something more fun.
And as we got back to the road, I saw this kind of a wide single track here, and I haven't been on a single track before, so I thought this might be fun, especially since Cris was with me.
You want to try that? It says simple.
Yeah, there's whatever the one on the right-hand side is going to be unique.
That means for an ATV it's difficult, but for a motorcycle it's simple. This will be my first try one of these.
Yeah, I can't see the ATV symbol. It looks like a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And this is actually a lot of fun. As you can see, it's a very simple, wide single track. I think you could easily go here on an ATV, actually. I don't even know if it really qualifies as a single track. But unfortunately, as I kind of got a little further down here, I could see that there's a road down here. So it's probably one of the shorter trails in the area. But I guess it was a good trail for us to kind of get off the wider trails and experiment a little bit. And it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. So it kind of boosted our confidence, I think, for a little later in the ride. So as we drove by this little trail here, I thought that looks really interesting because you can see this amazing view kind of through the trees. And I was hoping that this would wind around that side of the mountain and kind of down into logging areas. But as it kind of came around the corner here and looked a little further, I could see that it actually doesn't really go anywhere. It's really just a nice place to kind of stop and take a break. So we stopped here. Drank some water, took a little break. Cris actually got a text on his phone, which is odd because we're right in the middle of the Coast Range, a long ways from anything over here. But anyway, it was a beautiful spot to rest.
How long would you have to spend out here to find out all the trails you like best? You know?
Oh, yeah, a lot of time.
It's just... just a different form of community, I guess.
Yeah.
See, I don't even think you scratched it going over the top.
No. No, I think the only scratches are on here and over there.
Well, that's unfortunate, Mark.
Have to get some more scratches next time, huh?
I guess, I don't know. Awfully pretty bike to get scratched up, but it's gonna have to happen sometime. Oh, you have nice grass stains on the back of your shirt.
Oh, yeah?
And of course, Chris is referring to the crash I had before turning on the GoPro. So hopefully next time GoPro will be on. So here we're coming to the second staging area. We actually never made it to the third staging area. And we're up here midweek, and you can see there's one pickup truck in the staging area. The first staging area, which was before we turned the GoPro on, same thing, one pickup. We never saw either of the riders. Kind of cool to be up here with so few people kind of all by yourself. We did see this guy's tracks a couple times, but that was about it.
Pick away. All right, go ahead.
And I had a chuckle there because I don't know how that happened, but both of us accidentally found neutral. Anyway, I thought it was funny at the time. So keep in mind, this is Chris's first time off-road. I was really impressed with how well he was doing. Down this road, we kind of got, these were kind of logging roads, and we got into this area here that had been logged, and beautiful view. Not quite as much fun to ride on because the rocks were a little bit bigger, and if you were to lose it, it'd probably hurt a little bit. And some of the drop-offs, not so much here, but some of the along parts of the other parts of the road that are in the video, it would have been a bummer to lose your bike because I don't know how you would get it back up again.
This is cool, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. I don't know which way you want to go. Do you want to see where it ends up?
Sure.
It looks like it may go around that way.
Yeah. Just remember where we're at so we don't get lost.
We're in Oregon.
Yeah, actually.
That's the best I got.
Yeah, I'll turn on my...
Waypoint.
And back in here, every little bit, we'd run into another turnoff like that. I mean, it was just amazing how many turnoffs there were. You kind of worry a little bit about getting lost because we don't have a map. You can see there's another one, and it's just a lot of fun riding, but it sure would have been helpful to have a map. And of course, every once in a while, not very often on this ride, but you get to the end of kind of the turnaround here, and usually there's a fire pit where somebody's done some camping or something up in there. It'd be kind of a cool place to camp.
You suppose we should turn around? You suppose we should turn around?
Probably.
So we don't get lost?
There's a little motorcycle trail just off, as we go back up, it's on the right-hand side.
Yeah?
Had the sign with the motorcycle and the designation about which it was. Maybe we should check that out.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
So that's actually the end of part 1 of this video. There's actually 3 parts to it. And part 2 and part 3, you'll actually see some tip overs as we're trying some stuff that's probably a little beyond us.